What's up, guys, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be about my past, kind of, and also about, just friendships. So, I've actually gotten some messages, which is why I decided to make this video. I've gotten some messages asking me, how I got to where I'm at, talking about what I talked about in my Sticks and Stones video. So people have asked me how I've gotten to this point and why my life, seems like it's on the up and up and everything's kind of perfect in my life. So I want to start off by saying that my life is far from perfect. I still make a lot of, bad decisions and bad choices. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself, of who I was in high school, even a little bit before high school. It started really in 8th grade, I was a pretty troubled kid. I think I've always been a troubled kid. Not really a troubled kid, but I've been mischievous most of my life, all of my life, if I'm being honest with you guys. But especially 8th grade through 11th grade, I got into a lot of trouble, and lying, catfishing, just being a terrible person, someone that I was not proud of. And I hurt a lot of people in high school. And I tried, recently in the past couple of years to reach out to people that I know that I hurt to apologize, because it burdened me today, or, when I apologized, since high school really, that I hurt so many people. And I wanted to make right what I did, what I made wrong. And that involved reaching out to people from high school and all different types of places, that I encountered individuals that I may have hurt along the way. And I guess I want to use this opportunity and this platform to reach out to maybe those that do watch my videos that I know or did know that I may have hurt along the way. I want to apologize. I know this is not personal in any way, shape, or form, but if I have not reached out to you yet, and I may not know that I hurt you back in the day, I want to use this opportunity to apologize for that. I went through a lot in high school, and like I said, I battled depression, and I got so depressed that it literally sickened me to see other people happy. And so I would hurt people, and I would break them down to make myself feel better, and it didn't make me feel better, but it took me a while to realize that. And the reason I'm bringing friendships and incorporating friendships into this message is because in high school, I chose to hang out with a bad crowd. I hung out with some people that, kind of pushed me to make bad decisions and bad choices. And I was my own person. So any decision that I made was on me. It wasn't on anybody else. So I don't want to get that confused. Any decision I made, I need to take full responsibility for, which I have. I've been very upfront and honest with a lot of people about who I was back in the day. And, who I still am in parts today. I'm not perfect today. I still hurt people. I still say and do all the wrong things. I've still hurt my friends and hurt my family. And I think that's just part of growing. It's just part of, me trying to figure out who I want to be and the kind of person that I want to be, the kind of friend that I want to be, the kind of sister, the kind of daughter, the kind of cousin, the kind of niece, and all of that, it all just is part of growing and figuring out where my boundaries are. And I figured out where a lot of my boundaries are in high school when I made such poor decisions. I went to court a couple times, and I got suspended from school in high school. And like I said, I was very troubled, and it's not a past that I'm proud of, but it's also not something that I would take back. I'm ashamed of who I was back then, but I know that who I was back then and the things and the decisions that I made back then paved the way for who I am today. And I feel like I stand here today a better person. I have better relationships with my friends and better relationships with my family. And I just feel like as an individual, I'm a lot stronger. I make a lot better decisions, I feel like. But I want to go to the part about friendships now. Like I said, in high school, I hung out with the wrong crowds, and, you know, in doing that, it made me, I felt like the things that I was doing and decisions I was making weren't bad on me and weren't bad on the people around me, but in actuality, they were. And they harmed my future. And I used to honestly feel like, especially in 12th grade, when everything started picking up, I started to feel like that my past and who I used to be was going to be carried with me for the rest of my life. But it isn't. That's the good part. It's not. You can choose to change who you are. You can, like, make a decision to be better tomorrow if you want to. You do not have to carry around the weight of your past. It's left in the past. Your tomorrow is as good as you want it to be. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that, you know, I'm not perfect, and I never will be, but I have God's grace, and God has forgiven me for everything that I've done. And I believe in Him, and I believe that I'm on this journey that God is leading me on. And God's will be done. And my mom used to stress to me, you know, you are who you hang with. And I used to get so annoyed by that phrase, like, you are who you hang with. And I used to be like, Mom, like, come on. I'm 16 years old. Like, I can make my own decisions and make my own decisions on who I want my friends to be. But, you know, moms usually know right. And I didn't believe that for the longest time. And she still has to stress that to me sometimes. And, you know, I'm still making mistakes. I'm still learning along the way. And, but I want you to know that it's okay to let people out of your life. Not everyone that you make friends with, not everybody that you get in relationships with are meant to stay. Sometimes you have to let go of people, and it's not because you want to or for any other reason besides the fact that not everyone is meant to stay in your life. You know, I just kind of learned that one the hard way. You know, I just got out of a friendship and had to let go of a friendship, and, you know, I struggled with it for a long time, for a couple months, and, you know, finally, you know, I feel free, and I feel like, you know, I've finally been able to let it go. But in this particular friendship, you know, there was mutual hurt. We both, you know, hurt each other, and I felt like, you know, I was having to sacrifice my beliefs and my morals to appease this friendship, and that's not right. You know, you should never have to sacrifice that. And I learned that the hard way, and you know, I hurt this friend in other ways, and for things that I'm deeply, deeply, deeply sorry for. If that person is watching, they know who they are. But like I said, it hurts, but not every, I guess my mantra is on, not every friendship, not every relationship is meant to last. It's not meant to be in your life forever. God puts people in your life as, you know, just someone to be a part of the journey with you, but not to be part of the full journey. And I truly believe that. And the past few months have been extremely hard, and that was definitely a lesson that I had to learn the hard way. But in losing that friendship, you know, I've kind of gone back to all the lessons that I learned in high school, and I feel like it's definitely made me stronger today. So I want to tell you guys that, you know, whatever you're going through, whatever it may be at all, like, it will get better, like I've said in multiple videos, you know, but don't carry the weight of your past along with you. It's just extra baggage you don't need. If you want a better tomorrow, do it. Make it better. Be better. Look at yourself in the mirror and, you know, ask yourself, what are things that you're not happy about in yourself? And then try your hardest to make changes to those things, you know. It's not going to be instantaneous. You're going to have to work at it. You know, you're going to have to, like, for me, my issue is I have anger, and I wear my emotions on my sleeve. Like, if I'm upset, you know it. And I need to get better at that. I need to get better at not jumping down people's throats when I'm upset. I need to get better at not being moody. And this is all stuff that I'm working at. And I just want to be a more consistent person in everybody's life that I touch. Whether that be a friend, someone on YouTube, someone on any of my social medias, my family. I just want to be better altogether. And like I said, if I keep carrying around what broke me down, what hurt me in the past, I'm never going to be able to grow. You know what I mean? You have to be able to grow. And if you can't grow, what are you doing? You cannot be complacent in this life. That's one thing that I've learned, is don't be complacent. Always be striving to be a better version of yourself. And once you do that, you'll start seeing improvement in yourself. And that's what this life is all about, learning and growing. So I just wanted to share this with you guys and just tell you that, you know, I'm not perfect by any means. Ask anyone in my life. I'm far from it. I do and say the wrong things all the time. I'm a pain in the butt. I really am. Yeah, I'm not always a joy to be around. You know, I seem funny on camera, and yeah, I am funny in real life, I hope. You know, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just a really annoying person in real life, but I think I'm kind of funny. But yeah, I'm not always a joy to be around. So, you know, don't expect to be perfect all the time. Once you expect that, you're gonna let yourself down, because it's impossible. The only person perfect in this world is God. And I swear, if you have God on your side, this world is a much happier place. I posted something today that on my social media. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Peace on the outside comes from knowing God on the inside. And that's true. I used to not really know God on the inside. You know, I went to church, like I said in my Sticks and Stones video, but I never actually knew God. And now that I've gotten to know God and really build a relationship with Him, you know, which isn't always perfect, you know, but I've built a relationship with Him, and in doing that, I've been a lot happier. And y'all can have that same happiness. And that's always going to be my advice to you guys, is to build a relationship with God. And in doing so, you're going to open doors to a whole new level of happiness. I promise you. But take these things that I've said and just try to make a better you. If you don't look in the mirror and you're not happy with the person that you are, you know, there's always room for change. There's always room to change that. And I hope you guys do. And I hope you guys can find happiness within yourself, because that is ultimately the most important thing, is being happy with who you are and loving yourself. I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow all the social media links in the description below. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.